Good afternoon, South Africa. I want to talk to you today about the Chinese agenda, because there is a huge agenda. China is busy taking over Africa at an alarming rate. We've seen the way they've taken over Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and various other countries very, very quickly. They don't take over the entire country, but they take all the country's rights, the mineral rights, the forestry, the fishing, and they decimate it. China needs space for its people, and it's just a matter of time before they start shipping hundreds of thousands, even millions of their people from China into Africa. They have an agenda, people, and the agenda is to take over Africa. And right at the top of the list is this country, South Africa, the most beautiful country on the continent, the most developed, the most organized, and they plan to take it. Right now, our government is in debt, probably to the tune of 1,000 billion rand, and they have absolutely no way of paying it back. And the Chinese know that, because they lend money to countries like this so that they can take their rights. We've seen the hundreds of Chinese fishing boats off of our shores, trawling, taking every single thing that lives out of the seas. Our own fishermen struggling and suffering because of a lack of fish. This isn't going to be a pretty situation, South Africa. Communism isn't pretty. I've been to Cuba. I know what a once beautiful country looks like once it gets into the hands of dictators, once it gets into the hands of rebels like Che Guevara. They've destroyed that country. I've seen the decimation. I've seen the squalor. I've seen how poor those people are. I've seen mothers in tears selling their daughter's virginity to rich foreigners just so that they can buy food for another week. It's shameful, people, and it's coming to our shores. It's coming to South Africa, and it's coming soon. But we can choose to make a difference. We can choose to take this country away from them. But we have to stand together. We have to find a way to unify, stand together, and stand against this tyranny that has taken hold of this country. Somewhere in your minds, you think you're going to be okay. I want to tell you that you are not going to be okay unless you do something. Communism does not allow for anybody to prosper. And you might think that you have quite a lot of money right now, but they will simply empty your bank account and put 4 or 5 families in your home with you, and you will have absolutely no way of preventing it. You're not going to be okay, South Africa. And sitting around accepting what this criminal government tells you is not going to help you. You have to stand up. We have to stand up, and we have to make a difference, because China is here. We have seen that they've been training our police. We've seen some of their military in the country. We've seen that they've bought up probably all of our fishing rights. We've seen that they are buying up our mines right now, or taking them over. We're not quite sure what, but we know they're here and they have an agenda. Unless we stand up and unify, hell is on the way, South Africa. Hell, an unspeakable hell. You will not be able to fathom what kind of degradation is waiting for us. Chinese people hate black people, and they will destroy them. Chinese people hate religion. Our religions will be banned. We will not be able to practice any type of religion at all, be it Christian, Muslim, Buddhism, whatever you like, it will be banned. Your rights will be completely stripped from you. And right now they are busy preparing us with these simple tricks of theirs, the masks, the alcohol, the curfews, to condition your minds to accept stupid laws, and we accept it, and that needs to stop. What are we going to do, South Africa? Are we going to allow the Chinese to come in? Are we going to allow them to take over our country, or are we going to stand together? We're offering you a platform. We're not just talking. We have a plan. We have a system in place, but it needs all of us to stand together, taking hands to make it work. Get on board with the Unity Group. Follow us. Help us to make this happen. Spread this message across the country and bring us together. There's hell waiting for us, people, unless we act now, unless we act quickly. Take those stupid things off of your faces. They're a symbol of your slavery and a symbol of our enslavement. Join with us, South Africa. Let's take hands and let's take this country away from the criminals. Thank you.